Anybody there? Hello? Can't see anything. Why is it not? Yes, I am back. I don't understand why I cannot see myself over on my monitor over here. I'm just sorting out technical issues, you know what it's like. Why is that? Yeah. It's just I have my computer on and I can see usually what I'm doing. Unless I go to my own channel. Let's have a look. Ah, there we go. If I go on to that. Yeah, that's it. Right, yeah, perfect. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know how many people are going to be in today, so look at it. It looks such a mess in here. I was supposed to be going away tomorrow, but thanks to this fuel thing, oh, I'm so angry about it. I'm not going away now, so I was sorting out stuff. So please do ignore the mess. Oh, hello, Laura. How are you? So today we are going to be doing Halloween wreaths. I showed you an example on my last live. So before everybody else starts popping in, hello. This one here. So we're going to kind of do a variation for a wreath. Apologise if there's any swearing. I do apologise. I have asked him to keep it down a little bit, but you know what it's like when you're playing computer games and stuff. So that's that. I just got back from Wales as well today, so I was supposed to be going like from Wales and then going up to Scotland, but because of all of this fuel debacle, it's just not going to happen. So little bit annoyed, but oh, I'm probably lagging because my son's on the internet, but hopefully everything will be okay. Yeah, well, I think it might even be me. So it could be my well, my internet's not too bad actually. So this is the thing. I will keep going. Just for the time being. If it gets too bad, just let me know. So anyway, just to get started, as I say, we're going to make some wreaths, and this is the base of our wreath. Now these wreaths I got from Amazon, and it was it Amazon or was it eBay? It might have been Amazon, it might have been eBay, I can't remember, but it was one of the two. So these are, if you want for measuring reference, they are 21 centimetres across. So I think they're 5 inches. I think that alludes to something like that. So I think it's about 5 inches. Is it? Oh no. Anyway, I've only got centimetres on my ruler. So, but that's that across. You can get them in varying sizes. So you can get them bigger if you wanted to do them a little bit bigger. They came in a pack of 1, 2, 5, I think. And so this is one of them. And they came quite quickly. As I say, you can get them in different sizes. And also, I do think you can get them on Amazon. But they're like, I just popped in wreath. Is it wreath? Yeah, it could be wreath frames, wreath hoops, something like that. But you can get them, as I say, in all different sizes. So if you wanted to kind of do like you could do one for Christmas. You could have a small one on the top and a larger one on the bottom to make a snowman or something like that. So that's what I did with those. So so I've got that, and then I've also got some ribbon that I've used from I actually got this in a kit that I had last year on Jewelry Maker. I'll hold up the item number. It might not they might not have it in stock anymore. Let's see, can you see that? Come on, focus. I'll read it out to you. It's ZRGP09, and it's the double-sided. You'll probably be able to see it from there, will you? I don't know. But anyway, that was the code. So I don't know whether or not they still have this in stock. They might do some for the Halloween period. I don't know. But that is that. So I use that. But on the other one, I've actually, this is some Hessian ribbon that I got from Costco for Christmas presents and things, but it's got like a wire in the edge, so you can form it to do different things. So that's what I used on that one. So I might as well just bring you down and we can get started on the basics of our wreath. I know that on Babble Dabble they did a Easter wreath, didn't they, with the pegs. So if you wanted to take that kind of premise and they did the circle with cardboard, you could still do this with cardboard. So you don't even need to buy the wreath rings or hoops. You could just do it with a old cereal box or something like that, so you can recycle. So I'll bring you down, and then hopefully I just check to see that I'm going to push this up a little bit. I've got all my bits and pieces ready, so I'm going to push that up a little bit, so, and move my mouse. Right then, so I have already, I'm just going to take an arm's length of this ribbon, and if you have a lighter, I don't know where mine's gone, if you have a lighter you can burn the end there to stop it from fraying. Can you all see me? Okay, oh, it's 8 inches. Thank you, Anna, thank you. And all I'm going to do then is, I don't know if you can see, there's like little bits that are sticking out. I literally just got my ribbon. I probably haven't got enough there, but this is only for demo purposes. Just going to pop that over the top there. And then you're just going to wrap your ribbon nice and tightly, so you can hold that down and wrap around there. So I like to leave probably about 1 centimetre of ribbon in each passing, so you can do it like that, and then you're just going to pop this all the way around. Again, if you've got sari silks, sari ribbon that I know you can get online, you could do that and tie that round if you wanted to. Yeah, I don't think I've got enough, so that's fine. That's fine. Even paper, if you wanted to do it with paper, you can do it with paper. Just hoping, because there's quite a delay on there, that, you know, you could use that if you wanted to, if you've got some decorative paper. So again, just bring that round. But again, with the sari ribbon or something, you could tie around one side and tie around the other, and then make it all nice and poofy, if you like. Tulle as well, if you've got some tulle. Tulle is just like that netting material, so you can do it that way. Right, what I'm going to do is, I haven't done enough, but I'm just going to glue that to the back there. And the glue that I'm using today is just the tacky glue by Anita's. I do have another glue somewhere, but it's not that great, so I'm literally just going to glue the top like so, and then push that down a little bit, and then I'll bring in some more, because we want to do the whole thing. Hopefully, if you've got hot glue, which I probably should have turned on my hot glue gun, but never mind. I shall get my little clip. Usually what I do is just get my little clip and hold that together. If you've got paper clips or something like that, you could use that just to hold all of that together. And I'm just going to grab a little bit more ribbon, probably too much this time, but hey ho, never mind. And then we'll just carry on from there. I'm just going to pop on a little bit of glue on the underside of that there. Take that off. We'll start from there. Obviously you don't have to do this as long as you cut the right amount of ribbon. It's only because I didn't cut the right amount of ribbon. So we're just going to keep on going around the whole wreath, because I want to do this wreath as one. So we'll just keep going around. I don't know about you, but I am absolutely... I was freezing earlier. I'm absolutely boiling now. So what has everybody been up to? Come on, let's sound off in the comments box. What's everybody been doing? I know my niece, who's she's just moved house, so she's just settling into a nice new job and a nice new house. So that's always exciting. I used to love moving when my husband was in the army. I used to love moving about somewhere different. So as you can see there, we're just wrapping our wreath like so. And the good thing about the satin ribbon, the satin ribbon that you could get from Jewellery Maker, is that it's double-sided, so it really doesn't matter. So if you do do what I've just done and not, this coat thing keeps coming off here, if you do kind of knock it, don't cut enough, then this is terrible because you can't see what I'm doing. I don't know what's wrong with our internet today. So I'll just keep on going round. I might have to make the gaps a little bit bigger. Hopefully we can get it full. But you get the main idea. I usually do, because I'm obviously working in a smaller section, I usually do a couple of arm's lengths. But again, that just depends on how big your wreath is. So I'm just going to pop this on, but I will get some other ribbon just to hide that little gap there. So don't worry about that too much. What have I been doing? I went to go and see Grandma, go and see Mum, and go and get her a new mobile phone. So she's now got a new mobile phone. She's now in the modern world. So I'm just going to get my little clip, and I'll glue some more of this on, and then if you want to sew it, you can. I did sew my other one, the Hessian one, but for today I'm just literally gonna glue that up to there. If you've got a fabric glue, I mean this glue's okay, but if you've got a fabric glue, it's probably going to be a little bit better. Yes, it was a little bit. It's a Galaxy S12. So she's got quite a nice phone. Actually, the guy did quite a lot of the stuff in the shop. It was quite good, and Tom helped out as well. So it was good to have your Uncle Tom there to help everybody out. Right, so I'm just going to now pop that onto there, and that's our little hook, if you like, for our wreath. So you can still just give that a little maneuver round if you want to. So I'm now going to work on some of the aspects of the wreath. So we'll move that out of the way. One of the things I did on the orange one was create a broomstick. Now with the broomstick, all I did was I picked up some 1mm wire, and I'm just going to cut that off there. And I've got 3 sections. I'll show you just a small section. In fact, I'll just do this. Do you know, I feel really out of practice today. I don't know why. I think I'm getting a new car as well at the weekend. So everything's just happened all at once, and I'm supposed to be on my holiday enjoying myself. But you know, these are sent to try us. Right then, so I've got 3 sections of our wire. If you have a wire twister tool, you probably don't need to do this, and it'll be a little bit easier to do that, but I'm just doing this for those who haven't. And I've got 2 pairs of pliers, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to set this off first, and you're going to twist. So I'm just holding one end and then twist. Then I'm going to come in with my next set of pliers here and twist all of those wires together. And this is us creating the handle of our broomstick. So just twist those in all together. As I say, if you've got a wire twister tool, it'll be a little bit easier. Just going to pop down there and just give it a nice little tighten so everything's nice and neat and tidy. So hopefully you can see all of that. A twister tool, Laura, is, I don't think I've got one upstairs. It is a, there are 2 tools. There is one with like a little disc on the end, and you twist it so then it creates this twisted effect. Or there is another one where it's like pliers. They're actually what electricians use to twist wires as well. It's like a big set of lock jaw pliers, and you put them in, and then you can pull. There's like a little wrench in the underside, and you can pull that and it twists it. So I know you can get those kinds of tools either on Jewellery Maker or our good old friend Amazon. So yes, I think they do. Yes, I think you're right. So there we have the handle. So here's one I made earlier. Now there are 2 things, well, there are several things you can actually use for the end of your broomstick. I, on this one here, used a tassel from our gems. You know, that when you get a strand of gemstones, I'm gonna you can use this one, you know, something like that. Or if you've got tassels just off clothes or something like that. If you've got some of the French wire, you could unravel that and then just kind of create like a nice messy one. But this here is paper, and it is from a die. Where did I put the die? I feel like I'm really all over the place. This die I got from AliExpress actually, and it literally cuts out. You can get scissors that are like this. I think Martha Stewart does them, and they're literally just like 2 sets of blades, but they've got like they make fringing on paper. So that's basically what we've got here. So I've used that, and as I say, that was on AliExpress that I picked that up. And I've also got a quilling tool. So I'm just going to take the quilling tool. I know that they have done quilling on Jewellery Maker, but they do it on all of the other crafty channels too. And basically a quilling tool is, it's like a long pin here with 2 gaps in it, so then you can quill, and to quill is to kind of twist and roll paper really. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop that little tool in. I actually got mine free with a craft magazine, so I have got some others somewhere. And then all you're going to do is twist your die cut paper, twist it like so, And as you're doing this, it's kind of the opposite to when you are work hardening wire. You're making that hard. When you bend paper, you're actually softening it. So the fibres kind of get broken up. So here you go. We've got like a nice little tassel at the end here. And then all we're going to do is just grab some more of our glue, pop that on the end, and then roll, like take out your quilling tool. And then it's a bit like when we made the beads, the paper beads, if you remember that session that we did. So I'm just going to give that a little bit of a roll, just to make sure that the glue sticks and sets and spreads, and also make sure everything is nice and secure. And then as you can see here, this is what we're kind of left with, is this lovely little paper tassel, or the end of our, it looks like a little bit of a cigarette, doesn't it, or the end of our broomstick. So I'm just going to use one of these bits of wire, just pop that in the end. And what I will do is just cut that off right where it finishes. Then we can get our other two sections of wire, and I'm just going to wrap around one side and pop that up there, and then wrap around the other side there. So depending on how much wire you've got left, obviously depends on whether you make it a little bit more decorative or not. But remember, it is a witch's broom that we're making. So just tuck those bits of wire inward. If you wanted to do like little spirals or something, then you can do. Oops, that's my cap, I do apologise. And there we've got ourselves a little broomstick. So I might just get my wreath, and we'll measure that out a little bit. Okay, I thought it was gonna, I might have to sew that. In fact, I'm gonna do that right now. Well, I did have one. Oh, it's all going wrong. Do you know what? There's been some weird things happening as soon as I got back. I've had loads of things moving about in this room while I was setting up, but it was things that weren't even like near me. So I was like, what is going on? I think I've got some spirits in my room. My cat? My cat? Oh, I haven't got a cat, Gabrielle. Whose cat? I don't know. I don't know. So I'm literally just going to pop that through there, and I'm just going to sew that just to make sure that everything is secure. You can put a little bow on the top of that afterwards, just to hide your little stitches just while we're here, and then it gives you another option. So if you wanted to add gemstones or seed beads or something to a piece of work, this is actually a good way of doing it. So just bring that back round to this side, and then pop that from there, give that a little chop, put my needle back up there. Right then, so that's all of that ready to go. Now then, just bring that round. As I say, it's just a demo one, so I'm not really too fussed about it. So as you can see here, I just wanted to measure where I want my kind of broomstick to sit. So you could do that and sit your broomstick there. Now when I glue my broomstick down, you could sew it onto your wreath if you wanted to, or you can I use this Gorilla Glue. It's the clear Gorilla Glue, and it's fantastic. It will stick anything down. It really will. So move that out of the way there. So we've got our little broom. What I might do now is we will cut out some pumpkins. So here I've got some die pumpkins. Just move these bits out. I keep hitting that thing on my hat. Oh Lord, it's all going, well, Pete Tong. It's all going Pete Tong. Okay, so this is a die cutting machine. If you haven't seen one before, it is a very small one. It's by the company Tattered Lace. It's the baby blue, and it just enables me to cut out smaller pieces. If you have a larger one, if you have the big shot, or even if you've got an electronic one like the Cricut or the Silhouette, then you could kind of find your files and cut out some pumpkins with that. This paper has just been old paper that I've got from a very old paper line ages ago. So what I'm going to do is I shall cut, I'm going to do a little bit of this yellow, and then I'm going to do some of this as well. So we'll cut out one of these. So I'm going to use the long thin one for the yellow one. Now these are our cutting plates. The cutting plate A is one that you use to kind of fill out your sandwich, if you like. B, this is a cutting plate B, and then that is literally what you put your dies face down on. So if you think about it that way, that's your sandwich. So you've got your cutting plate B, your blade down, and then you've got A on the top. So it's nice and smooth. Obviously you need to put your piece of paper in, pop your die inside there, create your sandwich. If you've got some washi tape, you can pop some washi tape on to keep everything secure, and then you're just going to roll that through. And what happens is, I don't know if you can see, you might not be able to see, but there's actually two rollers in there, and when that goes through, it's pressure. It cuts by pressure. So that's how a die cutting machine works. And then here we have our little finished product, so I'll pop that onto there. And then I'm going to swap over our paper. And this is just an old, some old paper that I've had from a paper pad. I think it was, oh, I can't remember. I really can't remember. Just dropped that. I can't remember. So, unfortunately, I cannot share that with you. So I'm just going to pop this. Yeah, the Cricut is the electric one. Yeah, they've got different. They're all singing, all dancing ones now, so you can even cut fabric with them. So, and there we've cut those two there. So now I'm just going to pop the tops onto them, and with that, I'm just going to use some of this lovely green paper with the polka dots on. I'm going to be really, really bad and put two in at the same time without washi tape. So hopefully they won't fall off and go everywhere. There we go. So and just roll that through. Right, just move that out of the way. So they're a really good investment if you want to do little bits and pieces like this. I would definitely recommend getting a die cutting machine. It's fantastic. You can make your own Christmas cards, all that kind of thing. So I've got our pumpkins here. What have I done with my other pumpkins? There they are. And I've already cut these ones out. So we've got different shaped pumpkins. There's my cutting plates. So we've got these ones here. And we've got these ones here. So I might even turn that round. Actually, yeah, we'll have that like that. So we've got a modern art of pumpkins. So let's pop some glue on top of there. And then, oh, actually, that was a mistake, wasn't it? I can't do it that way. I have to wipe that. I really think I need to lie down. Pop that on the top there. Oh, my cap. Yes, no, I hit my cap on the camera. yeah, on the light. Right, so I'll put that onto there. Right, so, and then stick on our little stem at the top there. If you want to ink around the edges, you can do, to create that antiqued look. So here we've got some of our pumpkins, which is cool. And you can decide where you want to pop these pumpkins. So I might do them like that, going up the, and have that one down there like so. So you could do them all around if you wanted to, or you can just literally pop them where you want. So I'm just going to literally glue these down onto the ribbon. There's one. There's two. There's three. And there is number 4. So if you wanted to, you could pop your broom up here, or have it just over there. So you don't have to have the broom. I just thought I'd show you how to do that. Also, and if you wanted to kind of turn it into a little bit of a Tim Holtzy style wreath, we've got these, the little lads, if you like. So there's actually a really good book, and it's by Ranson Riggs, and it's called Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. It's a fantastic book. He wrote it, or he was inspired to write it, because he used to go around, he used to do kind of what I do, love going around vintage shops and estate sales and things, and he used to pick up old photographs, old family photographs and things like that. It is a fantastic film, and he was inspired by the peculiar Victorian photographs that he used to pick up on his visits to estate sales and to vintage shops and things like that. And he basically picked the pictures and wrote the story around the pictures. So if you haven't seen the film or read the book, I thoroughly recommend it. It's a fantastic kind of well, I don't think it's a trilogy now. I think there's a 4th one out. So, but as you can see here, I'm just kind of yeah, the film is really good, isn't it? So if you wanted to see here on this one here, you could pop your little broomstick actually with her holding the broomstick. So you could actually cut that away and have her holding the broomstick. It's really nice as well if you could get like the battery operated fairy lights. You could pop those around the back side of this and then turn those on. So there's those kind of things that you can do with that. What else is there that you can do? There's all sorts of things, really. So I just wanted to show you, excuse me, the basics of that. I don't know if you would, I could show you how to make the web if you would like to see how to make the web, because I've shown you how to do the broom, and then this is literally just, if you've got die cuts or something like that, you can die cut and do things like that. So what I will do, I shall show you how to do the web, and then if you want to take that, I won't show you how to do the spider because we did one last week. I know we did a web last week, but this is a different kind of take on a web. So if I just get my 0.1 wire, I'm just going to cut a little bit there, and we are going to do 1 2 1 2 1 2, hang on, 1 2 3 4. Crikey, I think I'm getting a migraine. That's what the problem is. I've got quite a bad headache, so I think I'm getting a migraine. So if I'm a bit a bit all over the place, that's probably why. Oh, dearie me. Right, 1, 2, 3. I get them all the right size. 1, 2, 3. And 4. So we've got 4 sections of wire, which are probably about just over 2 inches long. Then I'm going to take some, let's do it in this, oh no, I'll do it in gold. We've got some 0.4 wire here, and I'm just going to take probably over about 1.5 meters of wire, so we'll get that out of the way. And then all we're going to do is create a cross. Hopefully you can see this. Yes, it can be adapted to all sorts of things. Some people do just have wreaths on their door or what have you all year round, don't they? So I'm just going to wrap this on here a couple of times just to anchor our wire down. Pop that section in like so. So then we could do, so we're going to go around. I'm going to pop this one on top and we're going to go around there, around this particular one. So we're going to go around once and twice. It will be a little bit tricky at first, so we're going to introduce in this next one, bring that round to there, and then up and over. Hopefully you can see that. 1 and 2, then that's on that one, so we don't need to do that yet. So we're going to do the center one again, so up and over, 1 and 2, get rid of the tail down there, bring in your next one or your last one, 1 and 2. They're not anchored in, so don't worry that they're like not equal. You can then just push those together and then bring that round, 1 and 2, under, 1 and 2. Once you start building the weaves up, I'm literally just going in the same direction, 1 and 2 and under. So 1 and 2 and under, 1 and 2 and under, 1 and 2 and under, 1 and 2 and under. You'll see how quickly this builds. 1 and 2 and under, 1 and 2 and under, 1 and 2. So you could do little earrings if you wanted to create something to wear. 1 and 2 and under, a pendant as well, and then you could have that spider that we made 2 weeks ago dangle off that as well. That would be really cool, actually. I'll show you the finish. I'm just going to cut away this bit of a tail. 1 and 2. Have I been lagging or is it okay? Just checking. Just checking in with everybody. 1 and 2 and under. 1 and 2 and under. 1 and 2 and under. And how have we all been getting on with the fuel situation? 1 and 2 and under. 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 We were lucky really to we found a, well, actually last week I thought to myself, oh, do you know what, on the Tuesday I was in work, I had to do some overtime, and I thought to myself, do you know what, I need to fill up because we're going to go away at the weekend. So luckily I filled up then, and then on our way back or up to over to my mum's, the one of the garages still had unleaded, so we were pretty lucky. And then we went to sign our paperwork to get our new car today, and the garage opposite had one, but they were only letting you get 20 pounds. But because my car's so small and my engine's so small, I had half a tank left because we thought we were going to Scotland tomorrow, so we needed to fill up anyway. And that filled it up. But obviously now we're not going, because there's no. Tom's mum phoned up and said there's just no garages with any fuel. And of course, where she lives is in the borders, but it's not like round here where we live, where you've got like loads of, you know, if there's not one, you can usually drive to another garage. But where they are, they don't have, I think they've only got 2 garages in the town, so and then it's like another 40-mile drive to another place, so it's just such a shame, really. Now, can you see that's all nicely building up? That's the side I've been working on. So if hopefully I hold it, no, not with that colour paper, but hopefully you can see you've got all of your wire on the underside there, and then you've got this kind of web like situation going on here. And I'm just going to run that round a couple more times. Cut that. Always cut it on the underside, remember, because then it's just going to sit inside there. Take my pliers and give that a little squeeze. And then we can tidy up around the outside there. So I'm just going to take my round nose pliers that I forgot to get out. Never mind. Scotland's not going anywhere, is it? And then I'm just literally just going to give those a little twist on the end. I might just cut that down about there, and then twist them all in the same direction. We might go into Birmingham or something and go and have a look around the art gallery and the museum there, or go into Worcester. There's a museum there, so we might just do that. Go and do touristy things in our local area. So maybe do our Christmas food shop before all of that lot runs out as well. Oh dear me, it's laughable, isn't it, really? I mean, crikey, come on. It does make you laugh. People's behaviours and attitudes and things like that. So that's that there. And as you can see, now we're just finishing off our web, and then you could stick that onto your wreath if you wanted to. So it just goes to show that you can do mixed media work with everything, you know. So if you love wire work, you can still incorporate wire work and seed beading, and even, do you know what, I think a shibori spider on one of these would be absolutely incredible. So here is our wreath that we're doing. So you could then pop your spider at the top there and have your spider going down from the edge there. If you wanted to do a little bit of crochet, you could crochet around there as well. But as I say, you don't have to have this, you know, and as Anna says, you don't have to have this for just Halloween. Great for Christmas, fantastic for Easter. If you just want to have like a nice little folk art style wreath on your front door or something like that, you could do that. So then you could pop that on and then have your little witch or your little boy sat on the side there, you know, just whatever you want to do. You know, you can make it folk arty, you can make it however you like. So basically that is just the way I've kind of done my little bit of a Halloween wreath. So you could then add your little sections to that. As you can see here, the only difference is I popped on a little spider charm that I had, and then I've got these die cuts as well, and then just done a little which way is the candy, so you could do something like that as well. But that is a little bit of basics on wreaths, and as I say, you can adapt these to whichever season you wish. So that's that. I shall bring you up now and we can talk about what we're going to do in 2 weeks' time. I'll just get my diary and then I'll bring you up here. Hello. There we go. Right, so next time we are... Oh, thank you so much. Next time, which will be... It will be Tuesday the 12th of October. I'm going to do pyrography, and I'm going to do it with wooden spoons. So you can get wooden spoons, pick those up. I haven't actually done it yet, so that's the plan. Hopefully it will work. I think it will. I think it's going to be amazing. You can use stamps and things like that, but we can go more into depth into that in a fortnight's time. So really looking forward to that. Obviously you don't have to keep it to wooden spoons, but there are a few things I want to do that are a bit spooky. So as you know, we're kind of working up our way to Halloween, and then after that, on the 26th of October, we're going to be doing wands. So if you want to make a wand, then that's the day to oh, can you? 3 for £1 in the pound shop. Right, I shall go hot-foot it down there tomorrow and get myself 3 spoons. In fact, I'll get myself 6 because, you know, I'll just probably either make a mistake or just really love doing it. And then guess what? Everybody will be getting them for Christmas. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to go and take a paracetamol now because I really do think I've got a migraine coming. I'm all over the place. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in a fortnight's time where we will be doing the spoons, and I cannot wait for that. So have a great week or great fortnight and take care, and I hope you all have a fantastic time. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.